All right, so it's gonna be part one of probably like an unknown number of parts. I got asked about the anti-inflammatory diet that I do. It's not a set in stone diet, and there's a variety of reasons why it's not set in stone. Some foods that are considered inflammatory to some people are either an allergy to some or inflammatory and intolerant to another. A perfect example of this is oatmeal. Some people can eat oatmeal and some people it tears their stomach apart. And it's because some people are allergic to oatmeal, and then there's other people whose stomach it tears apart because of what is sprayed on the oatmeal after it is harvested to fluffen it, I guess you could say, up, puff it up. And some people are extremely intolerant to that. So what you have to then do is eat organic oats, basically. Unless you have an allergy to oats, then you can't eat that. So to do a video on what's anti-inflammatory is very hard because everyone's different. So I think that's a good starting example. Right this current second, I am actually eating steak sirloin with avocado and cucumber. Normally, I would not consider steak anti-inflammatory. I still don't consider it anti-inflammatory. To me, it's just very low inflammatory. It's also a very lean cut of meat. Avocado, very low inflammatory. And when it comes to greens, as for anti-inflammatory, intolerant, allergic, whatever, you really can't get much easier on the stomach than cucumber. So if you have extremely sensitive stomach, which some people do to greens, like a lot of people eat Brussels sprouts and they fart their ass off, or they'll eat a lot of lettuce and they'll fart their ass off, and that has to do with the bacteria load that's actually in the roughage that is raw. So if you eat a lot of raw fruits and stuff, you can actually increase your bacteria load in your gut too high. Which is why, even though I have stomach problems and use the best, I don't do it anymore because it was a waste of money, but literally the best probiotic that is made. Devo, Jesus, could you keep? Devo, doing a video here. Drink a little less. It's called VSL3, I believe it is, and it's like $500 a case. It's like 108 billion cultures, and it's considered one of the best probiotics, but it literally does nothing for me. The 10 billion that you get at Vitamin Shop for like $9 does about the same for me because I'm just not one of those problems that has a person that has a problem with the bacteria load in that sense. Lack of bacteria, I should say. So basically, I don't want to make this video too long because it's to be short. So foods that I find that are anti-inflammatory, or I don't want to say anti-inflammatory, let's say low inflammatory, which keeps the gut down, keeps the swelling down, keeps the digestion, very good. It keeps your metabolic rate up. You basically want to stick to real foods. And by real foods, I mean, you could go out and pick them if you had to, or basically kill them with a gun or a spear or whatever. So basically meat, fish, and anything that you can basically pick off a tree. You could do it with fruits and berries if you really want. I'm not a big fruits person because I still kind of on the fence with the whole sugar fructose thing. Because I know it does elevate IGF-1, insulin, and all that, and that can increase inflammation in itself in a different way. Yet sugars are very easily digestible, so they don't inflame the stomach themselves, but they can inflame the rest of the body. So it's a little bit different. Again, somebody out there is going to say, no. All right, look, this is what I have done. I'm 40 years old. I've never had any kind of work done to my face. You can see my wrinkles and shit. And I've never had anything done to my hair other than the PRP therapy, which technically is still my own blood. And I've partied my ass off when I was younger. Like, I should look like I'm 70 by now, and I don't. I don't even think I look my age, and supposedly that's what I'm told, so we'll see. But you got to figure out what works for you, and what works for you is not going to work for the person next to you. I found that out with my son with his Crohn's disease. They would give us a list of things that were supposedly not edible for a person with Crohn's. I mean, they can still eat them, but it's not tolerable. But it didn't always hold true. Everybody's a little bit different. And the same goes with like foods like avocado here, for example. If I eat this one avocado, I'll be fine. But if I were to eat 2 or 3 avocados today, I'll be constipated. And everybody's a little bit different with that. If you don't have enough fiber in your diet, you could be constipated if you don't have enough bulk fiber. But if you have too much of a soluble fiber, that can constipate some people also. So you got to find that nice point of homeostasis, I guess you could say, for your digestive tract. I'm going to stop the video there because I think that might be enough information for some people to like get started and looking into what they're eating. And basically also real quick, no preservatives, no artificial things. If you can't pronounce it, don't fucking eat it. All right. We're gonna leave it at that. If you like the video, click like. If you like the video a lot, click subscribe. Share it if you could, please. Still trying to get to 100. And that's gonna do it for this one. And yes, sorry, this is where I'm keeping it at. You're not getting any better quality videos than this. This is me, this is real, unfiltered, uncensored, one take. I'm not writing anything down, not scripting it. It's just shit that comes out of my mouth, and you know, that's just the way it's gonna be. I just feel like it's a lot quicker and easier, at least for me. And that way, you know, you guys can, you know, if you don't like the video, you can just fucking turn it off. You know, it's really not that hard. All right, later, guys.